Paper number 683. Question number 66 to 70. Now these 5 are based on floor arrangement. Then how many persons are there? We have some 8 people. O, P, Q, R, S, T, U and V are the 8 people. Live on 8 different floors of a building, but not necessarily in the same order. The lowermost floor of the building is number 1. The one above that is number 2 and so on, isn't it? And finally the topmost floor is number 8. And each one of them likes a different game among chess, carom, snooker, cricket, football, tennis, bowling and polo. And so we have some 8 persons living on 8 different floors, and each one of them likes a different game. Then condition number 1, as floor arrangement is given, now we need to represent the floors at the center. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Now the first information. What is the definite information here? Now U lives on floor number 6. U lives on floor number 6. As U lives on floor number 6, now I am fixing U at this place. And only one person lives between you and the one who likes cricket. Now between you and the one who likes cricket, tell me how many persons? There is exactly one person. One person means the one who likes cricket can be above this U or below this U. Hence in the first case, the one who likes cricket can be on the 4th floor, and the second case, as U is on the 6th floor, the one who likes cricket must be on the topmost floor, that is 8. And next one, you and the one who likes cricket, only 2 people live between the one who likes cricket and the one who likes polo. Now between cricket and polo there are exactly 2 people, hence in case 2 we have one possibility. And next one, the one who likes polo lives on one of the floors below the one who likes cricket, on one of the floors below the cricket, hence in the second case the one who likes polo must be on the first floor. Then S lives on one of the odd number floors above the one who likes polo. S is one of the odd number floors above polo, and in the first case S can be either 3 or 5 or 7, isn't it? One of S lives on one of the odd number floors above the one who likes polo, and in the second case now S must be on the 7th floor. This is only possible in the second case. And the next one, the one who likes carom lives immediately below S. Caroms lives immediately below S, but not on floor number 2. Caroms cannot be on floor number 2, hence caroms cannot be on 3, isn't it? S cannot be on 3. If S is on 5th floor, then caroms must be on 4th floor, which is not possible. Hence what is only possible here? Here also S must be 7th floor, and the one who likes caroms must be on the 6th floor. Then the one who likes carom lives immediately below S. Now in this one also the one who likes carom must be on the 6th floor, immediately below S, but not on floor number 2. And only 4 people live between S and the one who likes chess. Between S and the one who likes chess there must be exactly 4 people. Hence in both the cases the one who likes chess must be on the 2nd floor. And next one, as many people live between the one who likes chess and polo. Between chess and polo, as between S and the one who likes tennis. Now in the first case between chess and polo there is no person, isn't it? And at the same time S and the one who likes tennis there should not be any person. Hence the one who likes tennis must be on the 8th floor. And similarly here also between chess and polo, how many persons are there? 2 persons. Hence S and the one who likes tennis. S and tennis there must be exactly 2 people. Hence now the one who likes tennis must be on the 4th floor. Done? And only 2 people live between V and the one who likes tennis. V and the one who likes tennis there must be exactly 2. And V and the one who likes tennis there must be exactly 2. Hence in the second case we must be on the 1st floor. And only 3 people live between T. 3 people live between T and the one who likes snooker. Between T and the one who likes snooker there must be exactly 3 people here. Now in the first case if T is on the 8th floor, 1, 2, 3, snooker must be on the 4th floor, which is not possible, hence T cannot be on the 8th floor. Then can T be on the 4th floor? If T is on the 4th floor, then 3 people in between these two 3 people between T and the one who likes snooker, and snooker must be on the 8th floor or the 1st floor, which is not possible. T cannot be on the 8th floor, cannot be on the 4th floor. If T is on the 3rd floor, then 1, 2, 3, and snooker can be on the 7th floor. Hence, T can be on the 3rd floor. And if T is on the 2nd floor, that is not possible, and T is on the 1st floor, as T is on the 1st floor, and V can be snooker. Hence, there are 2 different possibilities. And V neither likes snooker. V does not like snooker. Hence, where should this T? T must be on the 3rd floor. As T is on the 3rd floor, and 3 persons lives between T and the one who likes snooker, and the one who likes snooker must be on the 7th floor. Then coming to this one, T cannot be on the 8th floor because if T is here, and snooker and tennis must be in the same place, not possible. If T is on the 5th floor, then 1, 2, 3, V must be snooker, but whereas V does not like snooker, and T cannot be here. If T is on the 4th floor, 1, 2, 3, 8th floor must be cricket, that is also not possible. And next one, if T is on the 3rd floor, then this snooker must be on the 7th floor. Hence, in both the cases, this T and snooker, 3rd and 7th places respectively. And P lives immediately above R. As P lives immediately above R, these 2 persons must be adjacent to each other. Hence, in the first case, P must be on the 2nd floor, R is on the 1st floor. And in the second case, P is on the 5th floor and R is on the 4th floor. P and R are immediate adjacent. And O lives immediately above the one who likes football. As O lives immediately above the one who likes football, O cannot be on the 8th floor, isn't it? O lives immediately above the one who likes football. And tell me, where should this O? O must be on the 4th floor. If O is on the 4th floor, now the one who likes football must be on the 3rd floor. Then, who is the person left over here? Q is the person left over, and so Q must be on the 8th floor. Then, what is the game left over here? Bowling is the game left over. The one who likes bowling must be on the 5th floor. Done? Now, this is about case 1. Then, coming to this case 2, V neither likes snooker nor football. P lives immediately above R, we have taken. O lives immediately above the one who likes football. O cannot be on the 8th floor, and O must be on the 2nd floor. If O is here, then the one who likes football must be on the ground floor. But whereas V neither likes snooker nor football, hence V cannot be football, and the second case is completely ruled out. With the help of the last statement, the second case got invalid. Now, till that one, all the statements are valid. Done? Now, this is about question number 66 to 70. Then question number 66, who lives immediately above P? As T lives immediately above P, T the one who likes football, that is choice 2. Then question number 67, 4 out of the following. 4 out of the following is nothing but an odd man out. R bowling. R and bowling, between R and bowling there are exactly 3 persons. And U and tennis, between U and tennis there is exactly 1 person. Isn't it? Only 1 person between U and tennis. And next one, R and bowling are how many persons? 3 persons. U and tennis, 1 person. And P and cricket, now P and cricket 1 person. Hence, what is your answer here? Choice 1. Except in choice 1, in the remaining page, there are exactly 1 person between these 2. Then question number 68, on which of the following floor numbers does Q live? As Q lives on which one? Floor number 8, that is choice 3. And question number 69, how many people live between the one who likes cricket and the one who likes football? Cricket and football. Between cricket and football, now cricket and football are adjacent to each other, and there is no person in between these 2, that is choice 5. Then question number 70, which of the following games does R like? As R likes polo, that is choice 2. Now, this is about question number 66 to 70. Done? Then, coming to question number 71 to 75. Now, in this 71 to 75, B, C, D, E, L, M, N, O are the 8 persons. They have to attend a seminar in March, June, August and October. Only 4 months were given. Isn't it? 8 persons, 4 months and 2 different dates. Now, first we need to write down the months here: March, June, August and October. March, June, and in March there are 2 different dates. Tell me, what are those 2 different dates? One is 16th, March 16, and March 25th. March 16, March 25th. Next one is June and March, June. Now, June 16th and June 25th. And after this March and June, then what is the next one here? August. August 16th and August 25th. And finally, October 16th and October 25th. Hence, this is what the information given. Now, in total we have some 8 persons have to attend for a seminar on these 8 different dates. Then coming to condition number 1, and each person belongs to different city, 8 different cities, not more than 2 of the given people have a seminar in the same month. Only one of the given persons attends a seminar on each date. Then M has a seminar on the 16th of a month which is having 31 days. Now this M is having a seminar on the 16th of one of them. 16th of the one of the months means 31 days. Hence we have May, August and October, isn't it? Out of which, now let us take one of the possibilities, May here, M is here, and in the second possibility let us take October, isn't it? We are starting with the extremes. Then M has a seminar on the 16th of month which has 31 days. Now if these two are invalid, then we can directly go for the third one, that is August 16th. Then next one. And only 3 people have a seminar between M and B. Between M and B there must be exactly 3 people, hence B is here. And in the second case between M and B there must be exactly 3 people. And the one who belongs to Nasik has to attend a seminar on one of the days between M and B, but not in June. Between M and B, but not in June, and Nasik must be in the first case. The one who is from Nasik is on 25th, isn't it? And the next one between M and B, but not in the month of June. And the one who belongs to Nasik can be either August 26th or August 16th. Hence, there are 2 possibilities for this Nasik here, isn't it? Then next one, Nasik, but not in June. Only 4 people have a seminar between, the one who belongs to Surat and Nasik. Now, between Surat and Nasik, there must be exactly 4 people. As there are exactly 4 people, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hence, the one who is from Surat must be on 16th October. And in the next case, now if Nasik is here, that is on August 16th, 4 people in between these two, that is not possible. As it is not possible here, and the one who attends and who belongs to Nasik attends on 25th, then 4 people in between these two Surat, and Surat must be on May 16th. Done with this? Then next one. As many people have to attend a seminar before O as between B and Surat. Now between B and Surat in the first case, how many people are there? There is exactly 1 person. As there is only one person here, and before O, how many persons should be there? Only 1 person. Hence, where should this O? O must be on May 25th. Now in between B and Surat. Now in between B and Surat, here also there is exactly 1 person. As there is exactly 1 person between these two. Hence, after this O, isn't it? Before this O, there must be exactly 1 person. Hence, where should this O? Now in this case also, O must be on May 25th. And next one. The number of people attending a seminar before O is 1 lesser than the one attending after the one belongs to Delhi. As after the one belongs to Delhi means before this O there is only 1 person, and this must be 1 lesser than after Delhi, and the people who are attending after Delhi must be 2. Hence, the one who is from Delhi must attend on August 25th. But as here, Nasik is already on August 25th, which is not possible. The second case is completely ruled out. Now we are left with this case, isn't it? Next one. L belongs to Bangalore, but does not have a seminar on 25th. L Bangalore, but is on which date? But is on 16th. Does not have a seminar on 25th means, but must be on 16th. Now L cannot be on May 16th. June 16th there is a possibility, August is not possible, and this October is also not possible. Hence, this L must be on June 16th, and he is from Bangalore. And next one, L has attended on one of the days after. L has to attend a seminar on one of the days after the one who belongs to Mumbai. L is after the one who belongs to Mumbai, and the one who belongs to Mumbai must attend on the first, that is May 16th. And next one, only 2 people have a seminar between N and the one who belongs to Kanpur. Between N and Kanpur, there must be exactly 2 people. Now, if N is here, 1, 2, Kanpur and Surat must be in the same place, which is not possible. Hence, N cannot be on June 25th. Then, if N is here, N is on August 25th, there must be 2 people between N and Kanpur. That is not possible, isn't it? If N is here, there is a possibility or not? Kanpur can be here. Kanpur is June 25th. Or if N is here and B is from Kanpur. and there are two different possibilities, and B neither belongs to Kanpur. As B neither belongs to Kanpur, N cannot be on October 25th, hence N must be on 16th of October, and where is this Kanpur? And Kanpur must be June 25th. And the one who belongs to Kanpur must be on June 25th. Then B neither belongs to Kanpur nor to Udaipur, and B Udaipur is ruled out, isn't it? B Udaipur is ruled out, and B Udaipur is ruled out means then what is the only city left over here? The one who attends on 25th of October must be Udaipur. Now if this is Udaipur, tell me what is the only city left over? Mumbai, Nasik, Bangalore, Kanpur, and Udaipur and Ahmedabad, and this B must be from Ahmedabad. Done? Then B neither belongs to Kanpur nor Udaipur. Only one person has to attend a seminar between E and the one belongs to Udaipur. E and Udaipur, there must be exactly one person, hence E must be on August 25th. And no one has to attend a seminar between C and the one who belongs to Ahmedabad. C and Ahmedabad, there is no person in between these two. C is here. And if C is here, tell me who is the person left over here? And the only person left over is D. And this D must be October 25th. Done? Now this is how these 8 persons have attended to a seminar on 8 different dates, and each one of them belongs to a city. Then question number 71, as per the given arrangement, which one of the following combinations is not correct? Not correct means false. O 25th, that is true. C Kanpur, that is again true. N 16 true. L June, that is also true. And D Ahmedabad, that is false. Then what is your answer here? Choice 5. Now question number 71, it is choice 5. Then 72, who among the following have to attend a seminar in August? In August, B and E. The one who belongs to Ahmedabad and E, isn't it? Ahmedabad and E, that is B and E, that is choice 1. The next one, question number 73. Which of the following statements is true with respect to the given information? B has to attend a seminar in March, that is false. Choice 3, no one has a seminar after D, that is definitely true, choice 3. Then question number 74, how many people have a seminar after E? There are 2 people after E and 2 people, that is choice 5. Then question number 75, to which of the following cities does M belong? M belongs to Mumbai, that is choice 1. Now this is about question number 75. Then question number 76 to 79. Now in this question number 76 to 79, now 76 M has a seminar. And which of the following is definitely true? No. B, C, D, L, M, N, O have to attend. Same undandi ikkada. Okay, information is different, right? As question number 76 to 79. What are the questions we got is? Okay. Now 76 to 79. Now let us check out where this information has gone. S and P has, it is completely different. Then question number 76 to 79. Now in this one, tell me what is the information here? 12 people are sitting in 2 parallel rows, isn't it? Now 6 people in each, and 6 people each in such a way that there is an equal distance between adjacent persons. In row 1, R, S, T, U, V and W. As who are the persons in row 1? R, S, T, U, V, W, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now 6 persons here, and all these persons are facing towards which direction? North. Now they are facing towards north. R, S, T, U, V, W, and in row 2, A, B, C, D and F, A through F are the persons, they are facing towards south. And each person also teaches a different subject, namely accounts, English and so on, 12 different subjects. And C sits alone. C sits at one of the extreme ends of the row. C sits at one of the extreme ends of the row. And tell me what are the different possibilities we can have for this. Now C can be here, and the other possibility 3, 4, 5, 6. Here again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now C can be either at the left extreme or at the right extreme. And C sits at one of the extreme ends of the row and facing one of the immediate neighbors of T. One of the immediate neighbors of T, T is here. Now one of the immediate neighbors of T, T will be here. Only two people sit between T and the one who teaches chemistry. T and the one who teaches chemistry, there must be exactly two people. Now in the second case, T and the one who belongs to chemistry, chemistry is here. And only two people sit between T and the one who teaches chemistry. R sits to the immediate right of the one who teaches chemistry. R sits to the immediate right of the one who teaches chemistry. R sits to the immediate right of the one who teaches chemistry. And R sits to the immediate right of the one who teaches chemistry. R faces E. R faces E. R and E are opposite to each other. Here also R and E are opposite to each other. R faces E. D is neither an immediate neighbor of C nor E. And D is neither an immediate neighbor of C nor E. Hence D cannot be here. D cannot be here. Hence D can be either here or here. There are two possibilities. Now in this case, D cannot be here, cannot be here, cannot be here. There is only one possibility in this one. And D is neither an immediate neighbor of C nor E, isn't it? Hence D at the left extreme. Next one, D is neither an immediate neighbor of C nor E. The one who teaches economics sits third to the left of D. Economics is seated third to the left of D. In this case, 1, 2, 3. The one who teaches economics must be to the immediate left hand side of E. And again coming to this one, and third to the left, if D is here 1, 2, third to the left is not possible. As third to the left is not possible, then what is the only possibility we have? Now D must be second to the left hand side of C. D is here, if D is here, and third to the left of whom? Economics. And E is economics. Done with this? Then the one who teaches economics sits third to the left of D. S faces one of the immediate neighbors of E. SC is facing one of the immediate neighbors of E. Hence, where should this S? SC is facing one of the immediate neighbors of E. And similarly here also, S can be here or S can be here. There are two possibilities. And the one who faces S teaches statistics. The one who faces S teaches statistics. Now this person is teaching statistics. And similarly here also. And here S cannot be here, because if S is here, S cannot be facing economics. Hence S at this place, if S is here, now statistics must be in between D and E. And only two people sit between the one who teaches statistics and the one who teaches history. Between statistics and history, there must be exactly two people. Hence in the first case, T is opposite to the one who teaches history, and in the second case also, and history. And T is opposite to the one who teaches history, isn't it? Now this person is history. Next one. Only one person between A and the one who teaches history. One person between A and the one who teaches history. Now in the second case it is not possible, because then A and A must be in the same place, not possible. This case is completely ruled out. Now we are left with only the first one. And next one. U and W are the immediate neighbors of each other. As U and W are immediate neighbors of each other, hence this is only possibility we have U and W. If U and W is here, then who is the person left over? V is the person left over. R is T, U, V and W, V is left over. Then next one are immediate neighbors. The one who faces U sits to the immediate left of F. The one who faces U can be here or here. If U is here, this person is facing A must be to the immediate left of F, which is not possible. Hence U cannot be here. As U cannot be here, tell me what is the position of this U? U must be here, isn't it? And who is the other person? W is here. Now this U is to the immediate left of the one who, okay, left hand side of F. Then who is the person left over? B is the person left, hence B teaches statistics. And the one who teaches biology is an immediate neighbor of A. Biology is an immediate neighbor of A, is none other than D. Next one, immediate neighbor of A. Only two people sit between W and the one who teaches geography. W and the one who teaches geography, how many people are there? There are only two people. Two people between W and the one who likes geography, and geography is here. And W and the one, two people between W and the one who teaches geography. V faces the one who teaches Hindi. V faces the one who teaches Hindi. And now this C is Hindi. And next one, V faces the one who teaches Hindi. The one who teaches physics sits third to the right of the one who teaches English. Physics is seated third to the right of the one who teaches English. Now this person is physics and this person is English, and 1, 2, 3 third to the right. And neither W nor A teach civics, neither W nor A teaches civics. Then who is the person left over here? T must teach civics. And the one who teaches accounts sits in row 2. Accounts sits in row 2. As tell me where is row 2 here? Hence A teaches accounts. If A teaches accounts, tell me what is the other subject left over here? Psychology. Now this W teaches psychology. Done? Now this is how these 12 persons are seated in 2 different rows, and each one of them teaches a different subject. And which of the following is definitely true as per the given arrangement? U faces A, false. E teaches history, that is false. C and F are immediate neighbors of each other, that is definitely true, choice 3. C and F are immediate neighbors, choice 3 is the answer. Then question number 77. Which of the following subjects is taught by T? T teaches civics, that is choice 5. Then who among the following teaches physics? As tell me the person who is teaching physics here. R teaches physics, that is choice 3. Then 79. Which of the following pairs represent the immediate neighbors of the one who teaches civics? Immediate neighbors of the one who teaches civics. Now tell me geography and English, V and U. V and U, that is choice 4. Then that's it, 79. Now this is about question number 76 to 79. Done. Then question number 80. Then what should come in place of this delta and hash respectively in the expression, and so that the expression E greater than or equals to Y definitely true. Now we need to have E greater than or equals to Y definitely true. Now Y is here. Tell me which element is common between these two? U is common, isn't it? Now U greater than or equals to M. U is greater than or equals to M means M is lesser than or equals to U, isn't it? Now we have to start from here. M lesser than or equals to U, and next one F lesser than or equals to E. F lesser than or equals to E. Now in this place, now which symbol that has to be occupied in this place in order to make the conclusion E greater than or equals to Y, isn't it? Now where is Y here? M and R. Now M and Y. M and Y, there is one more symbol at this place, isn't it? Now Y will be at this place, M and Y. Then in order to make E greater than or equals to Y, Y is at the left extreme, E is at the right extreme, hence in order to make this one Y lesser than or equals to E greater than or equals to Y is nothing but Y lesser than or equals to E. In order to make lesser than or equals to E, then tell me what are the symbols that are to be replaced. If equals to is there here, equal to in both the cases, then Y lesser than or equals to E is true, or one equals to another lesser than or equals to, then also it will be your answer. Hence either you can have lesser than or equals to or equals to. Now in both the cases you will get the answer here. Choice 5. Y to E. Now Y to E, isn't it? E greater than or equals to Y. Now Y is lesser than or equals to E, and E is greater than or equals to Y. Hence what is your answer here? Choice 5. As now we should have, as what is the statement we should have here? We should have lesser than or equals to, or if you take greater than or equals to, that means from E now we need to reverse the entire expression, and by reversing the expression, all these lesser than or equals to will become greater than or equals to, isn't it? Now the question is about from E to Y. Now if you write in the reverse order, what is the expression here? E greater than or equals to F, E greater than or equals to F, F equal to or greater than or equals to U, and U greater than or equals to M, M equal to or greater than or equals to, then it is Y. Now in this one we can definitely get that E greater than or equals to Y, isn't it? Then what is your answer here? Choice 5 is the answer. And this is about question number 80. Then 81. 81 to 85. Now here in this one there are some 8 persons seated around a straight line facing north. There are some 8 people, all these 8 persons are facing towards north is clearly specified, and they are in different standards. They are in different standards, studying different classes here, and standards pursuing different courses, and are sitting in such a way that all the seniors of every person is sitting to the right hand side. Therefore, no person who is in a higher standard is sitting to the left of any person. Yesterday also we had discussed about these type of questions. Yesterday we had discussed about some 5 persons, 5 bowlers and 5 batsmen were there. Now the bowlers who are taking the wickets are multiples of 3 and they were seated in an ascending order, and the batsmen and their scores were multiples of 20 and they were seated in an ascending order, isn't it? Now similarly this one also of the same category. Now in this one how many persons are there? There are some 8 people, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now these 8 persons are seated in a straight line facing north, and they are in different standards, and therefore no person is in a higher standard sitting to the left of any person. A is in 5th standard and is sitting third from the left end of the line. Now A, where is this A? A is at the third place and he is studying in the 5th standard. And that means to the left hand side of this A, there must be 2 persons, and those 2 persons is lesser than this 5. And next one, only one person sits between A and Q. As only one person between A and Q, how many possibilities we have? We have some 2 possibilities. As Q can be at the left hand side or right hand side. Hence there are 2 possibilities in this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now A is here, 5th standard, and the one Q, and Q must be here. There is only one person between A and Q. And M sits third to the left of the 7th standard. M is seated third to the left of the 7th standard, isn't it? M is seated third to the left of the 7th standard. M sits third to the left of whom? Third to the left of 7th standard. M is seated third to the left of the 7th standard. Then, now, tell me where can this 7th standard be? 7th standard, how many different possibilities? Either 7th standard is immediate adjacent to this A or at this place, isn't it? Now, if 7th standard is here, then M and Q must be in the same place, not possible. And then what is the next possibility we have? Next possibility we can have M can be here. Are you following this one or not? So 7th standard is here. If 7th standard is here, then M can be here. There are 2 possibilities in this. And next one. Now this case is not possible. Why this case is not possible? Because then 7th standard is here. Then M sits third to the left of 7th standard. Saripotundi kada? And between M and Q, M and 7th standard. Afterwards, as of now we got Q at this place, Q is already fixed there. As Q is already fixed there, then we have to take 7 at this place. Next information, okay? As of now, M is not an immediate neighbor of A. As M is not an immediate neighbor of A, this case is completely ruled out. M sits third to the left of 7th standard. Third to the left of 7th standard, and 7th standard ikkada undachama. Extreme right and M sits third to the left of the 7th standard student. So last information, adi tarvata veldam. Extreme right hand. Now if you take extreme right hand, now right hand side this place. Now if you take right hand side 7th, if you take 7th at this place, now we should have different standards, and 5 is already fixed here. At the most 6 or 7 can be here, and 7 cannot be beyond this right hand side, isn't it? Andike ikkada fix chesese 7th can be here or here. If there is no 6th standard, 7th standard will be here, or if there is a 6th standard, 7th standard will be here, because these persons belong to different standards or not, and 7 cannot be in these 3 places at all, because 5 is already fixed here. Between 5 and 7, there is at the most only one class, or there is no class between these 2. Fine. Then coming to this one, as coming to this one here, then if 7th is here, is it possible here 7th? Yes. Or if 7th is here, it is possible? No. Why it is no? If 7th is at this place, if Q is studying 7th class, M is an immediate neighbor of A, which is not possible. Hence, 7th class cannot be here. That means 7th class is here. 7th class is here, which implies that there is no 6th class candidate. Hence, M must be at this place. Done with this? M is here. Next one. M is not an immediate neighbor of A, and as many people sit between 5 and 7. Between 5 and 7, is there any person here? No. As between Q and 12th standard. Now, between Q and 12th standard also there should not be any person. Hence, this 12th standard should be left hand side or right hand side? Right hand side. Left hand side is not possible because it is in ascending order. And 12th standard. R is pursuing BCom. As R is pursuing BCom, this BCom must be after this 12th standard only. Hence, how many possibilities? BCom can be here or BCom can be here, isn't it? Then, BCom, next one, R is pursuing BCom. As many people are sitting to the right hand side of BCom, student as to the left of 3rd standard. 3rd to the left hand side and this one. Now, if BCom is at this place, then 3rd standard can be here, or BCom is here, 3rd standard will be here. How many possibilities? 2 possibilities. Then, BCom student as to the left of 3rd standard. B sits to the immediate left of 9th standard. Now, B is to the immediate left hand side of 9th standard. Now, where is 9th standard here? Q must be 9th standard, and B is to the immediate left of the 9th standard, B is 7th standard. And next one, more than 2 people sit between S and the PhD. There is a PhD candidate. As there is a PhD candidate, that means this BCom student must be before this PhD. Hence, where should this BCom here? BCom is here. If BCom is here and PhD is here. If PhD is here, then whatever these 3, 3rd standard must be here only, isn't it? Now that information given, BCom student as to the left of the 3rd standard. BCom, there is 1 person to the right hand side of BCom, and there must be 1 person to the left hand side of 3rd standard. Then, next one, more than 2 people sit between S and the PhD. Between S and PhD, we must have more than 2 people. As more than 2 people here, hence this S must be 3rd standard. If S is 3rd standard and F is younger than Z, as F is younger than Z, and more than 2 people between S, we have one information regarding this R. R and 12th standard. Now, R is BCom. As many people sit between 5th and 7th standard, 5th and 7th standard, as between Q and 12th standard. And R is pursuing BCom, that is clearly given. Now, between F and, what is other information here? Between F and Z. Now, F is younger than Z. As F is younger than Z, F is 12th standard, and Z must be here. Then whatever this M, in which standard this M is studying, either 1st standard or 2nd standard, no information has been given, isn't it? Then coming to question number 81, and who sits exactly between A and Q? Now, B the 7th standard student. B the 7th standard student, that is choice 1. Then question number 82, 4 out of the following 5 are alike, that means odd man out. M the 5th standard, and Q, M and the 5th standard, there is 1 person, and Q and BCom. Q and BCom, how many persons? There is 1 person in between Q and BCom, isn't it? Next one, B and 12th standard. B and 12th standard, there is 1 person between these 2. F and 9th standard. F and 9th standard are adjacent to each other, that is choice 4. Done? Except choice 4, and in the remaining there is exactly 1 person between these 2. Then question number 83, which of the following statements is definitely true? Then B is in the 9th standard, false. S sits second to the right of Q, that is false. And choice 3, R and 3rd standard are immediate neighbors of F. Immediate neighbors of F, R and 3rd standard, that is false. And M is an immediate neighbor of S, that is definitely true, choice 5. Then question number 84, who studies in the 7th standard? Now, B studies in the 7th standard, isn't it? Now, B and the person studying in 2 standards higher than A. Now, A is 5, 2 standards higher than A is 7, that is choice 4. Then question number 85, who among the following is younger than M? Yes, is there anyone who is younger than M? No one, that is choice 4. Now, this is about question numbers 81 to 85. Then 86 to 90. 86 to 90. Yes, tell me how many puzzles were there in this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 66 to 90, isn't it? And in total, how many puzzles? 66 to 90, 25, out of which 1 comes under coded inequalities, 25. Then next one, 86 to 90. What is the information here, 86 to 90? And 8 people FGH, IJ, KL have lectures in different cities, Delhi, Mumbai, Patna at 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4, 6, 7 and 8. Now the timings were different. Now only 3 cities were there. As tell me what are those 3 cities? Now only 3 cities were given and Delhi, Mumbai and Patna are the 3 cities. Now it comes under which category? 8 persons are there, there are only 3 cities. It comes under common parameter. And now we need to divide this one according to the parameter. As tell me what are the parameters here? Delhi, Delhi is one, Delhi, Mumbai and Patna. Now Delhi, Mumbai and Patna. Delhi, Mumbai and Patna are the 3 cities. Now these 8 persons are having in these 3 different cities. Then who are the 8 persons here? FGH, IJ, KL and M have lectures in different cities, Delhi, Mumbai, Patna and so on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And not more than 3 people have a lecture in the same city. Not more than 3 means it cannot be more than 3. 8 persons were there, cannot be more than 3. Hence in total what is the possibility here? In one of the cities there are 2 and in the rest of the 2 cities there are exactly 3 and 3, isn't it? Now if you could able to find out in which city there are only 2 people, the remaining 3 can be finalized. Then F has a lecture in Mumbai. F is here, Mumbai, and with only one who has a lecture at 8 p.m. With only one who has a lecture at 8 p.m. means this person must be 8 p.m. And that means in Mumbai how many persons? There are only 2 persons. With the only one, with only the one who has the word only is given. And there are only 2 persons in this one. As there are 2 persons in this one, in the rest of the 2 cities, there are 3 persons each at 8 p.m. And K and the person, now the information is about K and the person having lecture at 7 p.m. K and the person is having a lecture at 7 p.m. have lectures in the same city but not in Mumbai. But not in Mumbai, isn't it? Now K and 7 p.m. K and 7 p.m. but not in Mumbai. Yes, do we require that information at all? K is 8 and F can be 7, isn't it? Though it is true, these 2 can be interchangeable. Hence K and the person having lecture at 7 p.m. have lectures in the same city but not in Mumbai. Hence K and 7 cannot be in this Mumbai. And J and L have lectures in the same city but not in the same city as K. Now J and L in the same city but not in the same city as K, isn't it? And K and 7, isn't it? K and 7 must be in the same city, isn't it? Next one, J and L have the lectures in the same city but not in the same city as K. Then I has a lecture at 5 p.m. in the same city as G. Now I and G are at the same, and I has at what time? Lecture at 5 p.m. I at 5 p.m. and in the same city as G. And none of these having lectures in Delhi have it at 3 p.m. or before 3 p.m. Now, none of these 3 persons who are having in Delhi at 3 or before these 3. That means these persons must have after 3 only. After 3, what are the cities we have? 4, 5, 6, 7, isn't it? 4, 5, 6, 7. Hence here it must be 4, 5, 6, 7. Hence where should this 7? 7 must be in Delhi, isn't it? Why 7 must be in Delhi? 4, 5 and 6 were there. Appudu em avutundi? 7 akkada undొచ్చు kada. Cheppandi. 4, 5, 6 and 7, these are the only T, only 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 8 వరకు ఉన్నాయి. అవునా కదా? అందులో మనకి 8 ఆల్రెడీ ఇక్కడ ఫిక్స్ అయిపోయింది. Now more than 3. After these 3 it must be there. కనుక 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7 ఇక్కడ ఉండే ఛాన్స్ ఉందా లేదా? 4, 5, 6, 7. Isn't it? All the 4 can be here or not? Exactly. Out of these 3, who can be here? 4, 5, 6. Can 7 definitely be here? May or may not. Why may or may not here? If 7 is here, K and 7 can be in another place as well, isn't it? Then, none of those having lectures in Delhi have it at 3 p.m. or before 3 p.m. One of the lectures in Patna is at 6 p.m. Now 6 cannot be here. Now we can able to determine this. As 6 cannot be here, one of this is at 6 p.m. is in Patna. If 6 p.m. is at Patna, here it must be 4, 5 and 7. 4, 5 and 7. Now these 4, 5 and 7 Now k must also be along with this one, hence k cannot be 7. K cannot be 7 because here he is talking about two different persons, and k is 7. Now I is 5, as I is 5, I is here, and k cannot be 7, hence k is 4, isn't it? If k is 4, then who is the person left over here? G, because I and G are together. Done with this? As of now we got these three persons from Delhi. And next one, what is the other information here? And one of the lectures in Patna is at 6 p.m. M does not have a lecture in the same city as L. M and L cannot be in the same city. As M and L cannot be in the, M does not have a lecture in the same city as L. Now M and L cannot be in the same city. As M and L cannot be in the same city, if L is in Mumbai, M will be Patna, or M is Patna, L will be Mumbai. Next information, isn't it? Then L cannot be in Mumbai. Why L cannot be in Mumbai? Because J and L must be together. As J and L is together, hence L cannot be in Mumbai. As L cannot be in Mumbai, M is here. If M is here, then J, L, and who is the other person here? J, L, and H. J, H, J, and L are the three persons who were in Patna. Then 6 is done here, and M does not have a lecture in the same city as L. Next one, difference between the lecture timings of J and F is 3 hours. J and F is 3 hours. J and F is 3 hours means now we need to find out this F. Yes, what are the things completed? 4, 5, 6, 7 were completed, and what 8 is also completed. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 were completed. Now we are left with 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of these 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, the difference between these two must be 3 hours, isn't it? As the difference between these two must be 3 hours, then if it is here, if F is 1, then the other thing must be 1 plus 3, 4, which is not possible, isn't it? Now here he is talking about, and one of M does not have difference between J and F is 3. As J and F is 3, hence J must be in Patna. As J is Patna, then what are the timings left over in this Patna here? Patna no timings happen. Patna 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, hence it must be 1, 2, and 3, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, and 6. These are the 4 possibilities. Out of this 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, now if J is 1, then F must be 4, which is not possible. If J is 2, and F must be how much? 5. If J is 3, F must be 6. And if J is 6, then F must be 3. And this is the only thing left over. Done with this? Now we can able to finalize the timings of these two. J and this is 3 hours. Then J and F is 3 hours. And H's lecture is before L. H is before L. H and L is before L. Now the timings. What are the timings left over here? 2 and 3. Now between 1 and 2. Now between 1 and 2, H is before L. H is 1, L is 2. Done with this? 8 persons. Now 8 different timings, but in 3 different cities. Then question number 86. And who has a lecture at 7 p.m.? At 7 p.m., who is that person here? G. G, that is choice 3. Then question number 87. In which city does I have a lecture? I have a lecture in Delhi, and Delhi same city as the one having lecture at 2 p.m. and same city as M, and Delhi choice 4. And next one, question number 88. Now in this 88, based on the given information, which of the following is true? G and J have lectures in the same city, false. F and H in the same city, false. And F has a lecture at 8 p.m., F 8 p.m., false, isn't it? M has a lecture before L, M is before L, no. And next one, and choice for none of the options, that is choice for 88. Then question number 89. Now in this 89, at what time is L's lecture? L is having lecture at 2 p.m., 2 p.m. choice 2. Then question number 90. What is the difference between the lecture timings of M? And the difference between these two is 2 hours, that is choice 4. Now this is about question numbers 86 to 90. Then 91 to 95. Now question numbers 91 to 95, these are based on syllogisms and conclusions logically follows. Now logically conclusions follows. Now all images are shadows. All the images are what? All these images are shadows. And next one, no aroma is a shadow. No aroma is a shadow. All roses are aromas. All these roses are aromas. First one, no image is an aroma. No image is an aroma, definitely true. No rose is a shadow, and this is again true. Hence both the conclusions followed, and both these two are what? Both these two are negative conclusions. As both these two are negative conclusions, in order to make that one false, now we need to draw the complementary pair. And what is the first one? No image is an aroma. Now we need to prove some images are. Is it possible to draw like this? No. Hence alternate diagram cannot be drawn. This will be true forever. Then no rose is a shadow. Now in order to make this one false, rose and shadow must be here. Now this one is also not possible. Hence what is your answer? Both the conclusions follow. Both 1 and 2, it is choice 5. 91, choice 5. Then question number 92. Now in this 92, all almonds are what? All these almonds are berries. All almonds are berries. All almonds are berries. Next one, some ticks are almonds. Some ticks are almond, tick and almond, and all peppers are berries. All peppers are berries. Tell me how to represent this one. All these peppers are berries means pepper must be here, isn't it? Then no almond is a pepper. As of now it is true, no almond is a pepper. And second one, some berries are ticks. Some berries are ticks is always true. Now the first one is a negative conclusion. To make this one false, now we need to prove its complementary. What is the complementary here? Some almonds are pepper. Now tell me, some almonds are pepper is possible or not? Yes. Alternate diagram proven, previous conclusion will be false. Now again, if you observe here, all the three statements are affirmative, hence negative conclusion cannot be drawn. You can directly opt for the affirmative conclusions. Hence only two conclusion. Conclusion 2 follows, that is choice 4. Then question number 93. Now in this 93, some quills are hills. Some of the quills are hills, quilt and hill. Now these are the quills which are some quills are hills, some logs are hills, and some pores are kills. Then first one, some pores are hills, P and H no intersection. And next one, all logs are quills is a possibility. Now as it is a possibility, statements are affirmative for this one. As what is the diagram here? Single diagram. Single diagram P, Q, H and L. You can write down like this. Hence what is your answer here? Only 2 follows. Only 2, that is choice 2. 93, it is choice 2. Then coming to question number 94. Now in this 94, and all chemicals are beetles. All these chemicals are what? All chemicals are beetles. And next one, all doves are chemicals, and all doves are chemicals. These are doves which are chemicals. All doves are chemicals. All chemicals are beetles. All turtles are beetles. All the turtles are beetles. All turtles are beetles means where should we write this one? Now these are turtles which are beetles. All turtles are beetles. Done? Then first one, no dove being beetle is a possibility. Isn't it? No dove being beetle is a possibility. No, it is not possible because all doves are beetles, hence it is false. Second one, some turtles are chemicals. Some turtles are chemicals, no intersection between these two. Hence neither 1 nor 2, choice 2. 94, it is choice 2. Then question number 95. Now in this 95, some soaps are packets. 95, some of the soaps are packets, soap and packet. Some soaps are packet. No hem is a soap. No hem is a soap. And next one, some kites are packets. Some of the kites are packets. Then with the help of this one, now the conclusions. What is the first one? Some soaps are kite. soap and kite, no intersection. All packets are hems is a possibility. All packets are hems is not possible, because in order to make this one possible, your hems should be like this, which is not possible. Hence, neither 1 nor 2, choice 2. 95. Then question numbers 96 to 100. Now in this 96 to 100, tell me what is the information here? It is based on data sufficiency. Data sufficiency, 2 statements. Now 2 statement data sufficiency is given in this one. Then now question number 1. Yes, what about question number 1 here? How is shows coded in the given code language? Now we need to identify the code given to the word shows. Then first condition, watch shows wrong time, is coded as JOBLDEK, and what time are shows? What time are shows? Now in the first one, if you observe here, shows and time, here also time and shows, and 2 words are common. As 2 words are common, hence we cannot able to find the code to this word shows. And in the same code language, students are wrong. Now students are wrong, and now are and wrong. Now if you compare these two, are and are is common here. What time are shows, and are is the code which is common between these two. As R is code common between these two, then we can able to determine the code to the word wrong as well. Wrong also we are getting the answer, though we are getting the answer to this wrong, but whereas source and time you are having 2 words and 2 codes, hence 1 alone is not sufficient. Then coming to condition number 2 alone, then in this condition number 2 alone, tell me what is the answer here. Time shows good progress, and next one in the code language, in the same code, was good shows today. Now was good shows today, shows and good, it also good and shows are the 2 words which are common, and again 2 codes are common here, and the code to the word shows cannot be identified. Hence 1 alone is not sufficient, 2 alone is not sufficient. Then by combining this, if you combine these two, now in the first one, and time and shows are the words which are common. Now if you compare the first and the second, shows is common between these two. As show is the word which is common, one code will be common, isn't it? Shows common unda leda, and the code to the word source can be identified. Then what is your answer here? Both the statements are required. The data in both the statements 1 and 2 together are required. That done. 96 choice. Then question number 97. Now in this 97, yes, next one 97. In a 6-story building in which the ground floor is number 1, the floor above that is number 2, and so on, isn't it? Then on which floor does Q lives? Now the question is about on which floor does this Q lives. Now 6 floors, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now we need to identify the floor on which this Q is staying. Then next one, and P, Q, R, S, T live on a different floor. On which floor does Q live? And T lives on floor number 3. Now this T lives on which floor? Floor number 3. Only one person between T and R. As only one person between T and R can be either on the first floor or R can be on the 5th floor. And there are 2 different possibilities in this one. R can be 1 or 5. Then next one, T lives on floor number 3. T lives on floor number 3. One person is between T and R. Only 2 people between P and Q. 2 people between P and Q. As 2 people between P and Q, PRQ and PRQ. This is the only possibility we have. Now in this case, 2 people between P and Q. As tell me what is the other possibility here? P and Q can be in these 2 places. And P lives on one of the floors above Q. P is above Q and in this one. Now in this case, Q can be on the 2nd floor, and in the next case, Q can be on the 1st floor. And so how many different answers you are getting here? Q can be either on the 1st or on the 2nd floors. Then coming to condition number 2 alone, S lives on an even number floor but not on floor number 2. That means S can be either on the 6th floor or S can be on the 4th floor. And only 2 people live between S and R. Between S and R there must be exactly 2 people. Here between S and R there must be exactly 2 people. and T lives on an odd number floor immediately above Q. T is on an odd number floor immediately above Q, we can have different possibilities. Q can be either on the first floor, fourth floor, here also fifth floor or second floor, isn't it? Because this T lives on an odd number floor. As T lives on an odd number floor immediately above Q. T lives on an odd number floor immediately above Q, T is here, then Q must be here. And next one, T lives on an odd number floor immediately above Q, 5 and 3. Now here, now T must be on here and Q must be at this place. Done? Hence, now we are getting two different possibilities. Then, by combining 1 and 2. Now by combining 1 and 2, T lives on floor number 3. As T lives on floor number 3, this case is completely ruled out. As that case is ruled out, now we are left with only one case. Now T must be on, Q must be on floor number 2. Are you getting the answer or not? And so only by combining these two, we are getting the answer here. And so both 1 and 2. Now both 1 and 2, that is choice 2. 97. Then question number 98. Is C the daughter of M? Now the question is about is. Whenever the question is about is, now it is nothing but yes or no. Now we have to say whether C is definitely the daughter or C is not the daughter. Then S is married to A. S is married to A, S and A are married couple. And next one, A is the sister-in-law of C. As A is the sister-in-law of C, R is the mother-in-law of S, R is the mother-in-law of S, and M is the grandmother of A's daughter, M is the grandmother of A's daughter. As M is the grandmother of A's daughter, now this M is the mother of whom? M is the mother of S. Are you following this one or not? M is the grandmother of A's daughter. And next one, R has granddaughter D. Now D is here. R has only 2 daughters and no son. R has only 2 daughters and there is no son at all. R is having 2 daughters and no son. Now this person is a male, isn't it? Then earlier we have one more information. A is the sister-in-law of C. As A is the sister-in-law of C, as A is the sister-in-law of C means then how to determine this C? Now two possibilities. What are those two possibilities? A is the sister-in-law of C means C's spouse's sister is C or C's brother's wife. C's brother's wife is A. And there C's brother's wife is A. Now sister-in-law. What are the different possibilities we can have for sister-in-law? Now A is the sister-in-law of C. A is the sister-in-law of C, that means C's sister-in-law, C's brother's wife, that is sister-in-law, and A is the sister-in-law of C. Next one, C's spouse's sister is A. C's spouse's sister is A. And so many possibilities we can have? Two possibilities, isn't it? Out of which A is the sister-in-law of C. As A is the sister-in-law of C, A is the sister-in-law of C. Yes, tell me where can we fix this C? Now A is the sister-in-law of C. Now this person can be like this C. C's spouse's sister is A. Possibility unda leda? Because then C is a male. Or what is the other possibility we have? No. If this person's, isn't it? If C is here, then C's brother's wife is A. Unda leda? Hence, is there any information given about one person? One person nunchi ena maatladandi. As she is married to A, and A is the sister, R is the mother-in-law of S, R is the mother-in-law of S, M is the grandmother of A's daughter D, R has only 2 daughters and no son. R has only 2 daughters and no son. Then, as tell me what is the question here? Is C the daughter of M? As tell me, is C the daughter of M? May or may not. If C is here, C can be the daughter of M. Or if C is not there, C cannot be the daughter of M. Hence, one alone is not sufficient because maybe yes or maybe no, isn't it? Hence, one alone is not sufficient here. Then what about condition number 2 alone here? Now let us check out 2. M is the mother of Q. M is the mother of Q. Q is here. M is the mother of Q. And Q has only one brother S. Now this Q has only one brother, that is S. Q and S are siblings. And W is the son of Q. Who is this W? W is the son of Q and son of Q. W has only one aunt C. Now this W is having only one aunt C. W is having only one aunt C. W is having 1 onto C. Then tell me, are you getting the answer or not? W is having only 1 onto C and C is here. W is the only 1 onto C, isn't it? Now again. Now here whether this W is Q's dot sister or Q's spouse's sister, because Q is already got married. As Q is married here, now this Q's spouse is here, spouse's sister, and C can be here. If C is like this, C cannot be the daughter of M, and C can be the daughter or cannot be the daughter, isn't it? Hence 2 alone is also not sufficient, because here paternal aunt or maternal aunt, that is also not given. If that is given also, we cannot able to identify, because the gender of Q is not known. Hence, and W is the son of Q, W has only 1 aunt C. W has only 1 aunt C. As of now, we have 1 uncle, and W has only 1 aunt C, and this is also not sufficient. Then by combining this, if you combine these two, SC is married to A. Now this SC is married to whom? SC is married to A. S is married to A. A is a female. Next one, SC is married to A. A is a sister-in-law of C. Now this A is the sister-in-law of C. As A is the sister-in-law of C, and next one, A is the sister-in-law of C. R is the mother-in-law of S. R is the mother-in-law of S. R is the mother-in-law of S. M is the grandmother of A's daughter. M is the grandmother of A's daughter, that means SS, and A's daughter D. R has only 2 daughters and no son. That means R is having only 2 daughters. As R is having only 2 daughters and there is no son here, then tell me where should this C? Now, in the second information, W has only 1 aunt. As W has only 1 aunt, now this W's aunt must be this one. Now this person, is it possible to at this place? No, because now C must be here. As C is here, then whatever this C, C is the daughter of M. And finally we got that C is the daughter of M. And so only by combining these two statements, we got the answer, that is choice 3. Now question number 98, it is choice 3. Then 99. Now question number 99. As tell me what is information here. Now this is based on directions. A is to the north of point B. R is, in which direction is point R from point A? R is towards which direction with respect to A? A is to the north of point B. B is here. Now A is to the north of point B. C is to the south of A. Now C is to the south of A means, now this C is to the south of A can be here, or A, B, C is in between these two. And C is to the south of A, and Q is to the east of C. Q is to the east of C. Here also Q is to the east of C, and point R is to the north of Q. R is to the north of Q, this entire point is R. R is to the north of Q, this entire region is R. And the direction of R with respect to A cannot be identified. If R is here south, east. If R is here, east. If R is here, northeast. Or if R is here, southeast, R is here, east, northeast. And so many different possibilities we have. We can have some 3 different possibilities, and that is not sufficient. Then coming to condition number 2 here, and point B is to the north. B is to the north of point at point M. M is here. Now this B is to the north of M, and A is to the north of B. A is to the north of B. A is to the north of B. B is to the north of M. Q is to the southeast of B. Q is to the southeast of B means, now Q is to the southeast of B. Now this is east, Q is to the southeast of B. Or if Q is here, then also it is southeast of B. Or if Q is somewhere here, then also it is to the southeast of B. Hence, how many possibilities? And the relation of M with respect to Q cannot be identified. Q is to the southeast of B, and Q is to the south of R. Now this Q is to the south of whom? South of R, and all the different possibilities. And with the help of this one also, as tell me whether we can able to determine here? No. Maybe R can be here, or can be here. Hence 2 different possibilities here. Then, now if you combine these two, what is A here? A is to the north of B. A, B is here, and A is to the north of B. A is to the north of B, C is to the south of A, C is to the south of A. The next one. And B is to the north of M. B is to the north of M, A is to the north of B, A is to the north of B, and B is to the north of M, Q is to the southeast of B, Q is to the south of B, Q is to the south of R and Q is to the southeast of B. There get the information, and between R and Q there must be B. Then condition number, and between R and Q there must be B, and point C is to the south of A, C is to the south of A, Q is to the east of C, and Q is to the east of C. Ikkada vachindi information. Q is to the east of C. As Q is to the east of C, R is to the north of Q. R is to the north of north. Then now C, Q and R were in these two places. Then how to combine this one? A is to the north of B, C is to the south of A, C is to the south of A. As C is to the south of A, tell me where can this C be? Now C is to the south of A. Yes, are you getting the answer here? Now if you keep C at this place, C, Q and R can be like this, or if you keep C here, C, Q and R can be like this. Hence by combining these two also we cannot get the answer. Hence even in both the statement is also not sufficient, so I is fine. 99. Then question number 100. Now this 100 LM and OP are seated in a straight line. 6 persons LM and OPQ are seated in a straight line facing north, and all of them are facing north. Now we need to identify whether all the persons are facing north or not. Now whenever the question is about A or ER, it is nothing but yes or no. Then L sits third to the right of Q. L is seated third to the right of Q, 1 to L. L sits third to the right of Q. Now Q is facing towards north and sits at one of the extreme ends of the line. As Q is at one of the extreme ends of the line, Q is here. Then L sits third to the right of Q. And that is one possibility. What is the other possibility here? 4, 5 and 6. If Q is here, Q faces south and L sits third to the right of Q, there is another possibility. And Q faces north is clearly given. As Q faces north is given, the second case is completely ruled out. And next, L sits second to the right of O. L is seated second to the right of O. O can be here or O can be here. L sits second to the right of O. If O is here, O is facing towards north. If O is here, O is facing towards south. L sits second to the right of O. M sits second to the left of P. Then M sits second to the left of P, M and P. Then M sits second to the left of P. P is not an immediate neighbor of O. As P is not an immediate neighbor of O, as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and L sits at the Q faces north, and L sits third to the right of Q, isn't it? 3, 4, 5, 6, and Q faces north, extreme end, and L sits second to the right of O. L is seated second to the right of O. If O is here, L sits second to the right of O, or Q at this place, and L is here, and if L is here, and this O, L sits second to the right of, L sits second to the right of O, O is facing towards north. Then M sits second to the left of P. As M is seated second to the left of P, now in this one MRP, MRP. And P is not an immediate neighbor of O. As P is not an immediate neighbor of O, hence P is here and M will be here, isn't it? And P is here. P is not an immediate neighbor of O, P is here, M is here. Then L sits second to the right, M sits second to the left of P. As M is seated second to the left of P, this P must be facing towards south. And in this case, now M sits second to the left of P, hence P is towards north, M sits second to the left of P. Done? Yes, are you getting any answer here? Whether all the persons are facing towards north or not. Now in the first case, there is at least one person who is facing towards south, and in the second case, all the persons are facing towards. As of now, 3 persons are facing, no person is facing south, isn't it? Hence, we cannot able to determine. Hence, 1 alone is not sufficient. Then second one, L sits third from one of the extreme ends of the line. Then condition number 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now L sits third from one of the extreme ends of the line. L sits third from one of the extreme ends of the line. Both P and M are immediate neighbors of L. PRM and P and M. Both P and M are immediate neighbors of L, P and M. Both P and M are immediate neighbors of L. M sits third to the right of N. M is seated third to the right of N. N faces north. As N faces north and M sits third, N is here, then only N faces north and M sits third to the right, M is here. If M is here, P will be here. Isn't it? As N sits north, now N must be at this place, then only, and this M sits third to the left of M. Isn't it? Hence, M cannot be here, P is here, P cannot be here, M is here. L sits third from one of the extremities of the line, and both P and M are immediate neighbors of L. M sits third to the right of N. N faces north. M sits to the immediate right of O. M is to the immediate right of O. O is here. As O is here, M sits to the immediate right of O. Isn't it? And M is here, M sits to the immediate right of O. O is here. Are you getting any answer here? Yes. In both the cases, there is one person who is facing towards south. As one person is facing towards south, all the persons facing towards north is false. Are you getting the answer or not? Now the question is about whether all the persons are facing north or not. No, all the persons are not facing north because one person is facing south. Done with this? Hence, what is your answer here? Only 2 alone is sufficient, that is choice 5. Done with this? Now this is about paper number 683, question number 66 to 100. Yes, anything left over here? Number series? Sir, no questions on number series. Now this is the last session for today. There is no quant session. Okay? There is no quant session for today. And again, 5:30 class at 5:30.